Hey, Magic fans, welcome back. This is your captain speaking here on Captain Clyde's MTG. And today we got a little extra content for you because, not gonna lie, I woke up, started shipping some stuff out for eBay, and boy, was I in for a shock. Things have changed. Normally you get an email or something like that, but not this time. Just try to sneak out one right in under the radar. So before we get started into that, we have a couple things to go over today. We'll talk about eBay shipping fees and the new eBay Vault real quick before we get into it. Remember, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, comments down below is going to feed the YouTube algorithm. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, guys. I appreciate any help you can get to help support the channel. I do appreciate it. For those of you who are subscribed and supporting the channel, thank you. And for anybody who's already done it or maybe wants to do a little extra, there's links in the description to the eBay store, Patreon page where you can get cool swag for monthly subscriptions and box prices and so forth. Also, an email is in there if you want to reach out and say hi and have a little discussion about some stuff. But first off, let's talk a little bit about the eBay Vault, which has now gone live. It's been live for a little bit. I haven't had a chance to really make this video yet. I'm also gonna give you a little headwind to it because the real topic of today's lesson is shipping prices on eBay. But first off, let's take a little view there real quick. So here is the eBay Vault. I'm sure it probably does not look like that, as cool as that is, but hope it does. Um, so the vault is now in place. It is open. Your cards are protected in eBay Vault, 24/7 surveillance, hassle-free selling. You can trade smarter and streamline your collection. No, I'm not shilling for eBay. This is just me telling you what's up in the world. However, if eBay's watching this, wouldn't mind a few bucks swinging my way. Just saying. Anyway, so with that, here's some of the pricing details I'm going to cover in a later video because as I was going through and looking at this, there is a lot of information to cover in the eBay Vault, which I think is going to take a whole video and my undivided attention for those who want it because I don't want to, I guess how you put it, bore people who don't care about the vault or who won't use it. But for those who do, I want to make sure they have a comprehensible guide on what that means to use the vault. So what I'll cover in that video, pricing details and more, is basically the simple withdrawal fees. There's more than just simple withdrawal fees. There's storage fees will be waived for a year for anything in the vault. So stay tuned for that video tomorrow. But today, like I said, I woke up and the shipping prices on eBay had changed. And I didn't really even realize it until I started shipping some stuff and I was like, wait a minute, this number looks wrong. What is wrong with this number? Why is this not the number I was used to shipping? Because I'm not going to lie to you guys. I shipped items yesterday and this price was different. Today, the price has went up. So they made this change on a Sunday, which I find very weird, and there has been no communication of said change. Now, with that said, this change could easily have been communicated and me just miss it and it be a couple months old because I've got a lot of stuff going on. And if I have, I'm sorry about that. Not only to eBay for trying to throw them under the bus, but also for anybody who wants to go beat me up in the comment section because I don't know any better. But moving right along. Uh, with that said, let's talk about the changes and then let's talk about at the end what it affects, how I feel about it, and is it going to hurt the eBay model? So, first off, what we're talking about here is, whoopsie, I'm professional, I swear. What we're talking about here is the shipping price for the eBay guaranteed shipping up to $20 with tracking and gives you a chance for insurance up to $20. So the old shipping price, as you can see here, is 53 cents. Today, my new shipping price was 57. So it was a 4-cent increase to use this this method with tracking insurance. Not a real big thing. Although, you know, when you ship a large amount of items, 4 cents does add up over time, as with terms of eBay, that kind of price increase is going to make them a small fortune. Now, moving on to the next level. So this is for a 1 ounce package of 1 ounce only, which is normally what you can ship 1 to about 4 cards on. And again, I'll make a video later because I'm going to have to remake my videos for all these price changes and increases. Since my last video, a lot of that stuff has become outdated. So next we have the 2 cent option, or I'm sorry, the 2-ounce option. Now the 2-ounce option, the old price was 73 cents, and the new price today is 81 cents. So again, this is an increase of 8 cents over the old price. Um, it's okay. I've never really used a higher shipping price, only because the weight doesn't tend to matter so much with these cards, and also uh, the postal service in general is real pernickety, and actually a lot of it is they're a bit of a whiny bitch about cards being too rigid to ship through their machine using this process. But this process doesn't state that you can't ship cardboard because cards are cardboard. That's why you ship through this process. But I'm not going to get into those details. But eBay, again, if you're watching, tell the tell the United States Postal Service to get their hands out their butts and stop getting their panties in a bunch and just do their job. Um, Appreciate that. Thank you very much. Now, again, with that being said, I don't blame eBay because eBay's not the ones giving me slack. So it's the Postal Service. Anyway, then as you move on, again, we have the 3 ounces where the limit stops. Old price was 93 cents. The new shipping price is 105. That is a 12% increase. Again, I didn't use it very often because uh, the higher you get into that, the more cards it means you're shipping. And again, once the envelope gets rigid, then the United Postal Service wants to get their panties in a bunch because it won't go through their machine, and then they try to charge you extra, even though this service is not about charging you extra. It's why they have this service. So, also eBay, if you're listening, uh, with this service, does that include anything no matter what? Because if so, I'd like you to tell UPS that and let me know so I can tell them that too, because I'm really getting tired of dealing with those guys over that kind of silly crap. So, in the grand scheme of things, this is what the price increase looks like. We went from 1 ounce from 53.54 cents, add another ounce, so now it's 2. It goes to 73 to 81 to 8 cents. And when you have 3 total ounces, yes, I put the numbers wrong, sue me. It's Sunday and I'm tired. You go from 93 to 105. So you go from a 4 to an 8 to a 12% increase. So what does that mean for us? Well, obviously it means that we're going to make a lot less profit per card, which means in my other videos, if you guys have watched, I've said $1.25 is the premium ship price, where if you start going below that, you're not really going to make anything other than a lot of hassle for your time. I mean, you'll make a little bit of money, but compared to how much time it takes, is it worth it? Yada, yada, yada. But here's the grand scheme of things, and why I think that this happened. A, price of fuel, gas, inflation, all that stuff. Shipping fees are going up, so forth and so on. And we can talk about that all day long and how it's affecting everybody, and that's the easy cop out. Here's what I think is happening that's having the most effect to cause said inflation. So, since I've been shipping on eBay, um, a lot of people have been trying to scam me for several reasons. Don't know why, but more often than not, you guys will notice that you'll order something on eBay, or somebody will buy something from me on eBay. You'll send it to them. They'll say they never got it or it was damaged. It wasn't like it was supposed to be. So I want to send it back and I want a refund. And they try not to send it back to you. Instead, they send you something different. Or they say it was damaged when it was arrived, so they want a complete refund. Um, so the good thing about this service that eBay is offering is it protects us as a seller, even though it is a big hassle, from these individuals who constantly want to do that and scam people out of small or even large amounts of money, depending on how much you ship them for. I'll tell you right now, over the course of the last year, now I'm going to give you some rough numbers because I can't disclose my real numbers, but I'm going to say on average last year, I filed $400 in disputes on items less than 20. This doesn't include stuff I shipped that was over 20 that I had problems with. Things that were less than $20 that I had to ask for a refund for these reasons. I did not receive it, even though there's tracking. They said it never showed up. It was damaged, even though they wouldn't send me a picture of what the damage was. It wasn't the exact card description, i.e., I asked for a foil, this is dull, so it's not really a foil, even though the foil was dull, because we know that's an issue with Magic cards, and those main things. Or this is not an etched, I wanted an etched, or vice versa. This is a non-etched and I wanted an etched. Uh, but instead of shipping it back to you, I just want a refund or what have you. Because sometimes those cheaper cards, it's cheaper for them just to keep it, take the refund, than to have them send it back to you because then you're going to pay shipping fees and all that stuff all over again, and it's just not worth it. So uh, I believe that because of stuff like that, now I'm not no great big seller by any stretch of the imagination. I do okay though. I'm not gonna lie. But if you think about me as one of the smaller sellers, and I had to cash in $400 in refunds due to this. Now, mind you, that's $400 sale price. That doesn't include the fact that I still lose my shipping, still lose some of my fees, yada yada yada. Um, that was $400 though, not accounting fees and shipping or whatever that I actually got back. So um, when you look at that, and I'm one person, and eBay is a multi-million people slash billion people environment. Let's say I only got back 100 in a year, and let's say there's 200,000 of people like me selling on the line, and I think that's really putting the bar low. I'm just saying, if I'm getting $100 and there's 200,000 of us, and we all have to get $100 in refunds because of people scamming, that's $20 million that eBay is losing through insurance, which means that these prices are going to go up because when your insurance premiums get used, your insurance premiums go up. And in the long and over the course of time, that's really going to hinder this kind of product and make things just cost more on eBay to the point where either this goes away or it's so expensive it's hard to use. Um, so I behoove eBay to really track those people who make refunds and not just track the sellers themselves because, like I said, $400 refunds for me is, yeah, that may be a lot of money. But if you think about it, all those refunds are different individuals. What I would ask is how many refunds have to be done against the same individual who's a buyer. If a buyer has 4 refunds claimed against them because they always report something is wrong, they should be banned from the format only because they're the reason these prices are going up and the reason why people don't like shopping or selling on your product line. So, eBay, if you're listening, reach out, say hi. I'd love an advertisement, by the way. But I'd really like to talk to you about what I feel about that and maybe even to see if I'm kind of right about that. Um, so, in the grand scheme of things, I think the real problem here, moreover than inflation and us really as buyers and sellers, is pretty much those scammers who are mixed in between us that we have to struggle through. And to make a long story short, guys, I want to wrap this up. How I handle these things and why my loss is so low, because trust me, I know people who lose a lot more money than that without even being able to get refunds. It's A, have your paperwork straight, have your knowledge right, drop stuff off, get receipts, and B, the minute anybody files a claim against you because something didn't come correctly, or it didn't show up, or it was damaged, and you know it to be wrong, or they have a low rating already, simply ban them off your channel. It's easy to block buyers from buying from you, um, and I do it not very frequently, to be honest with you. But since I've started doing it, my claim amount has went down substantially because I found out those same people who want to scam you, they are dumb enough to try to come back again and try the same thing. Uh, so, because they won't look to see if they're scamming the same person, they're just looking to scam somebody. So use eBay's block ability to block buyers from buying from you. And that way you're going to sell to those good people out there. And there are lots of them out there, and I appreciate their business. And I do my best to do them right so that we can make eBay as a whole a better, funner, and good economy for us to actually buy, sell, and trade. So without further ado, guys, thanks a lot for watching. Stay tuned tomorrow for my next video on the Vault. And until next time, be kind. And as always, I hope to see you across from the game table. If anybody here knows who eBay is, have them send me a link in the description to my email. Love to get some sponsorship. Anyway, guys, see you later. Bye.